This morning, we continue to track the deadly plane collision at the Scottsdale airport on Monday. One person was killed, 3 others taken to the hospital.
So this does sadly mark the 4th deadly aviation collision this year alone. Now, last month, we did speak about an American Airlines plane and a Black Hawk helicopter that sadly collided over the Potomac River, killed 67 people. Then just a few days later, a med evac helicopter fell from the sky in Philadelphia. Sadly, that one killed all 6 people who were inside and also 1 person who was on the ground. And then finally, last week, a small Bearing airplane, it crashed off the coast of Alaska, and that one killed all 10 passengers. Just 3 tragic situations.
It's very tragic, and now it's happening right here in the Valley. 12 News journalist Troy Lynch, who was at Scottsdale Airport. Troy, you're saying airport operations, they have resumed, because we do know things were shut down for quite some time.
Yeah, they were shut down for an extended period of time yesterday when the crash happened. It was closed so the National Transportation Safety Board could conduct its investigation. However, it has opened up since last night. Now, we hear from airport officials that this small Learjet was coming in from Austin, Texas, looking for a safe place to land here at Scottsdale Airport. But that's when officials suspect that there was something wrong with the landing gear. Now, let's get to that footage that we've been showing you guys all morning long. And it's pretty crazy to see, where you could see that the small Learjet scraping the runway and eventually slamming into a parked Gulfstream 200 business jet on an off-ramp. Now, on the moving plane, the crash killed the pilot immediately, and the co-pilot and 2 passengers were taken to the hospital. JetPros LLC, a private jet charter company based here in Scottsdale, says their plane was the one hit and has external damages, but nobody on board was hurt. Now, the Learjet is owned by rock band Motley Crue's lead singer Vince Neil, who was not on the plane. However, his girlfriend and her friend were the passengers who suffered serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Now, in a statement, Neil's attorney tells us in part, Mr. Neil's thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved, and he is grateful for the critical aid of all the first responders. And Motley Crue's adding, quote, "Our hearts go out to the families of both the pilot who lost his life and the passengers who suffered injuries." Now, here's Scottsdale Air Traffic Control communicating with the plane just moments leading up to the crash.
Aviator 47, start a climb, go around. Aviator 69, just fly straight out.
Flying straight out, Aviator 69.
Clear track 180, fly eastbound, please. Exit the airspace.
Fly eastbound, exit airspace, clear track 180.
Good trip 751, maintain pattern out, or I'm sorry, just maintain your altitude and enter a right base, expect to go around. We just had an emergency.
Statement, the director of operations here at the airport tells 12 News that we are saddened to hear about the lives lost and that are injured, and our hearts and our condolences go out to the family members who are impacted by this terrible accident. We're going to be covering this incident all day long here on 12 News with some follow-up stories, so make sure you tune in on all of our platforms. But for now, we're live here in Scottsdale. Troy Lynch, 12 News, today in AC.